I learned the shape of iron before I knew my own name. Small hands wrapped around the bars, learning silence, learning shame. Childhood built the first walls, brick by brick, beneath my skin. I thought if I could disappear, maybe I could finally fit in. Then I grew, and the cage grew with me, changed its locks and called it fate. A body I could never trust, a life I couldn't navigate. Rare diseases carved the metal, chronic illness bent the frame. Every diagnosis another bar, every hospital another name. And somewhere in the darkness, someone handed Anna the key. She whispered, "Give me everything, your body, your voice, your choices, give them to me." So I lived inside a cage, with the key around her neck. Every roll became a razor, every mirror was a threat. She said, "This body isn't yours, I'll decide what you can be." And for so long I believed her, until I started fighting back against the key. I am not the cage, I am not the bars, I am not everyone that left its fingerprints on my scars. If you burn me down to ashes, I'll become what I was meant to be. A phoenix in the ruins, finally choosing me. Now I know the language of the things that keep me alive. The sterile gloves, the needles, the lines I learned to access right. My hands know what they're doing, even when my heart still shakes. I can care for this body without asking someone else to take the choices out of my hands, the decisions out of my voice. Every little thing I do myself is an act of stolen choice, restored. But sometimes my body locks without warning, and the world goes distant, strange, stuttering words, 1,000 pins. My muscles caught inside the change. I lose pieces of the moment, wake up reaching through the fog, trying to piece together what happened from the videos and notes I've got. Another bar I never asked for, another thing I can't control. But even when my body betrays me, it doesn't get to own my soul. And Anna still has that key, still rattles it against the bars. She tells me I'm too broken to ever get this far. But the lock is getting weaker, and I'm learning something new. A cage only stays a prison when you forget the door belongs to you. So I lived inside a cage, with the key around her neck. Every rule became a razor, every mirror was a threat. She said, "This body isn't yours, I'll decide what you can be." But I'm taking back the pieces she convinced me I'd never keep. I am not the cage, I am not the bars, I am not everyone that left its fingerprints on my scars. If you burn me down to ashes, I'll become what I was meant to be. A phoenix in the ruins, finally choosing me. Maybe freedom doesn't look like walking out beneath an open sky. Maybe sometimes freedom is a trembling hand that says, I'll try. Maybe it's accessing my own parts, making choices for my care, standing in a doctor's doorway and refusing to disappear. Maybe autonomy is not a miracle. Maybe it's 1,000 tiny flames. Every boundary, every listen, every time I say my name. And then I can't keep her key, let her clutch it till it rusts, because I'm learning there was never a lock strong enough to hold me shut. I was raised inside a cage, but I was never made of steel. They mistook my broken pieces for the only way I'd ever heal. Every scar became a doorway, every ash became a spark, and the girl who once went silent is still burning in the dark. I am not the cage, I am not the bars, I am the hands that kept on reaching through the cracks between the scars. And if everything burns around me, let it burn what isn't me. I'll rise from every ruin with my body, my voice, my choices, and the key. She thought she owned the cage, she thought she owned me, but I was never hers to keep. I was only learning how to become free.